Alright folks, welcome back to 2021 Flood Relief, benefiting Aktion Deutschland Hilfe, Germany's Relief Coalition. I'm still George. It's been a long event, but we're still not over raising money for our awesome charity. And speaking of that, we do have some donations for you all. We have a 20 euro donation from Latmaki. No comment, but thank you so much. And we have a 20 euro donation from Benedictator as well, saying, "Let's go! It was fun hanging out with Bioshock Infinite. Good luck on the next run, streamer." And with that being said, folks, all good things come to an end. It is time for the final run of 2021 Flood Relief with Ghost of Tsushima by Aeshmah. Take it away.
Hello everyone, I'm Aeshmah. I'm gonna be doing the, well, closing chapter of this marathon for you guys with the Ghost of Tsushima Legends Full Story Bronze Run. Well, that's a mouthful. And let me just tell you, you guys basically donated for RNG hell, because this run, oh my god, it's a woozy. So just one thing before we start here, I will be playing all 9 chapters back to back, no resets or anything, so whatever I see is what I get. And with that, let's get ready on the timer. So I'll just jump in right here. So let's get this last run on the marathon going in 3, 2, 1, go.
Let's begin.
So how does this work? There are, as you just saw, 9 tales, which are each subdivided into 3 chapters. And basically the goal of each chapter is to complete various objectives. Most of the time we just have to kill every enemy or every specific enemy in order to spawn a portal that will take you to the next part of the level. Now the thing is that the enemy placements are random, or they're completely random. You can basically think of them as seeds. So there are a couple seeds per chapter, and depending on which seed you get, well, you're either gonna save time or you're gonna lose time. So that is where basically the RNG comes in, and we will see what kind of run we are getting here. So far it's looking kind of good, but the first tale, especially the 3rd chapter of the first tale, is probably the one that has the most RNG, so kind of nice that you can get that out of the way, like right at the beginning. But let's first get there. So this is played on bronze difficulty. Bronze difficulty is of course the lowest difficulty out of bronze, silver and gold. On bronze you have unlimited continues. You take decreased damage, enemies are not as tanky as they are on higher difficulties. And most importantly, probably speedrun wise, is on bronze difficulty you actually have to watch all the cutscenes, which adds a little bit of time, sadly, but there's just nothing you can do about it. Now you can probably see this red line between some of the enemies, and that line indicates that those enemies are linked. What that means is that I have to kill both of them close to each other, time-wise, or they will start reviving each other. So, you are a little bit on a timer here once you start killing the first one of these 2. However, of course, they are the enemies that we do have to kill in order to progress here, so let's try and do just exactly that. And that were some nice shots, so we can continue on.
The ghosts were free to search the cart.
And as I said before, the next part is the most random part of the first chapter here, so let's hope that the RNG is with us, because you can just lose minutes of time here if the RNG doesn't align. It's a huge reset point in the run, so let's see how we fare there. Also, the reason why I'm rolling in these gate transitions, let's call them that, is because you cannot run there, you can only walk there, only on bronze difficulty though, because there's all the story going on, and the game definitely wants you to listen to the story. I'm just gonna wait and do that. That takes care of these 2 guys. Awesome. Now what I'm basically doing here is I'm gonna use the Spirit Kunai legendary item, which is this thing that you see me throw at these guys. And what that does is not only does it huge amounts of damage on bronze difficulty, it also resets its cooldown by 15 seconds every time I kill somebody with it. And since it has an innate cooldown of 30 seconds, that means I can just use it every time I kill 2 enemies by it. Which is pretty nice, because, you know, you're basically deleting enemies by using it. And since you can just spam it, it doesn't have any kind of ammunition or anything. It is basically the tool to use on bronze difficulty runs. It wouldn't instantly kill enemies on higher difficulties, which is why it's losing its usefulness there. But on bronze difficulty, there's basically no better tool to use than the Spirit Kunai. Now the thing is, you have to kill each and every enemy in this war camp in order to progress. But since it is kinda random where they actually spawn, you can just be totally out of luck and get bad spawns, or just outright forget enemies on the other side of the camp and just lose lots of time. Oh god. See? I just completely forgot to kill that dude right over there. It wasn't the last one though. Oh, he was outside, the little bugger. As you can imagine, this is definitely already a point in the run where we just go ahead and reset. And of course it was a dog. It's always a dog. And another archer. Oh my god. I totally did not look up now, did I?
The Oni fell.
But yeah, that is basically the first level of the 9th
They
done.
would no longer pray.
As you can see, this is like, you know, the...
The greater threat still
what do you
lurks
say?
in the shadows. Only a powerful Oni
what's the word I'm looking for?
tethered such spirits. But
The
that
appetizer
is another story.
of how this one is gonna go down here. Yeah, this is a time close to 5 minutes, which is pretty bad. You wanna have a time with at least in the 3-minute range. So, yeah, chalk that up to the 3 guys, I think it was, that I have to run around the camp and look for. So, yeah. Let's hope the other levels treat us a little bit better. And, you know, this was already, of course, a little bit of a standard level. There's nothing really
Listen, my lad,
outstanding
what legend
about that one.
Would you like to hear?
Which will, of course, change in
One
the
of
next
my
few.
favorites.
Because in this one, we will be introduced to the disciples of Io. And what they do is they instantly heal enemies around them. So they are a high priority target
This
that you
is the
have to
tale
kill
of
before you
Io,
even think about fighting any of the other guys around
who
her.
gave birth to an
They're kind of identified by
body.
this red stream that you can see rising up like way in the background over there. So they are kind of easy to spot.
That rivaled
But yeah, if you don't
ghosts
make them a
set
priority
out to
target, you're
stop
just getting
Io
nowhere with anything.
before her
There they
army
are.
became invincible.
Because they will just keep healing the other guys around her every time you try to... Unless you, of course, instantly kill them. That works always. Of course. But it can be a little bit tricky. Missed the shot. Not the shot that I wanted. So let's just do it like that. At least got both killed with the Spirit Kunai, which is good. I hear people screaming. I forgot to. It's not so good. So we're gonna go to the left, because that's like a shortcut to the Disciple of Io, and you can see in this reddish glowy dome. That means we are now in the area of the Disciple, where she will heal the other people. At least got the headshot, that's good.
But Io lived on, for they had only killed
there
a
it is.
servant.
The ghosts, bring them to me.
Where are they? They're there. Yeah, sometimes these enemies are there, sometimes they aren't. Again, it's just RNG. If you don't see it quickly enough, well, you're just out of luck. We're gonna grab some more arrows, because of course, you know, the kunai are basically endless. We can throw as many of them as we want. We are just bound by the cooldown. However, the arrows, of course, we do
Ritual sacrifice
have to
and
keep
bloodshed,
picking more of them up.
harnessing pain and anguish. The disciples of Io were able.
Alright.
Tsushima is part of me now. Ever since
So now we have to kill 3 disciples.
sacrifices.
All, of
Humans
course,
always have to sacrifice.
with their own little... oh my god, what was that? Where did that arrow even go to?
You only destroy disciples,
Jesus
not me.
Christ. Okay, let's make this work of these guys. Sadly, sword fighting is always slower. Or the slowest option that you can do. So every time you see me draw my sword, you basically know that I'm losing time.
My arrows never miss.
And not only do we have to kill the disciples, we also, of course, have to kill all the enemies around here. Okay, let's see if we can cluster these guys a little bit more. Alright, there we go. Oh. There he is. Alright, and one more. Didn't quite get the headshot because she just started moving when I got close. So now we just have to look around for stragglers because there definitely will be some. Yeah, it's the guy that I missed earlier. But I think I can just go ahead and hit them from over here because I have to go here anyhow. Yep, there we go. And on to the last part of the second chapter.
Save the other monks.
It's a little bit sad that I had to use my ultimate a bit earlier because I would definitely want to have that here. The ultimate is what I can use when I have 3 points of resolve. Resolve being these goldish yellow orbs in the lower left corner. And what that allows me to do is I can mark 3 enemies who I will then headshot. Which on bronze difficulty basically means that they're instantly going to die. Which is pretty great. And since I'm also using the skipping stone bow, every headshot will ricochet off of my target and hit yet another enemy. And that is, of course, just super great. So not only have we to kill some disciples around here, we also have to free these monks. And once I get spotted, all the enemies will try and kill the monks, and if they do manage to do that, well, it's game over for me. So I kinda don't want that to happen. For obvious reasons. Okay, still enemies around. There's the last one. Okay.
Although
and
the
one more.
freed the body, the spirit was no longer there.
Okay, got that guy. Gonna pick them off long range. So they have no chance of actually trying to kill me. Got to kill the last disciple. And the dogs. Yes, we sadly have to kill the dogs as well, because they count as a normal enemy. Hold up the stairs, please.
Prisoners would not be freed until it was safe.
I think that would be all of them. Nope. Missing somebody. Ah, there he is. Down by the beach. Having a nice little stroll. Alright.
Too late, ghost.
And that is the second tale done.
Disciples dispersed, the prisoners freed. This army defeated.
Now, you gotta remember that this mode is actually supposed to be played by 2 people simultaneously. Which actually means is the difficulty doesn't scale down just because I'm playing it alone. Which means, you know, I'm actually doing the work that is cut out for 2 people. And you could go ahead and revive each other. Because even though I am playing on the lowest difficulty setting, I can still die in like 3 to 4 hits or so, depending on which enemy is trying to hit me there. So that can be quite the problem. Now the next chapter, Whale Between Realms, introduces yet another mechanic, which is attunements. So the enemies can now be attuned to one of three
This is a
attunements,
tale of dark
which
rituals
is the
and
sun, the moon,
powerful
and the wind.
spirits. The Mongols
And the
wished
problem
to
with
make
that
themselves
is,
great,
or rather you
and
can
used
see that
these
by
rituals
them
to steal
glowing,
ki
well,
from
green,
three
blue, or yellow.
elemental kami.
And I have to get attuned
Amaterasu,
myself.
goddess of the sun,
Otherwise, I basically deal no damage to
Tsukuyomi,
these guys, like, at all.
god of the moon.
And again, since I'm being alone and you can only hold one attunement at a time, I will have to run around and grab one attunement after another and try to fight the corresponding enemies to that particular attunement. And that's a bit of a hassle. So, let's see how that will work out. Because once again, enemy placement is random, even though the attunements themselves are not, thank God.
My arrows never miss.
From the kami.
Still doesn't mean it's easy.
At
At least you don't have to fight any disciples in this level, so it makes it a little bit easier, I suppose. Nice. We're gonna grab the green attunement. After dispatching that guy. Oh god. Shot place. So I hope that the guys guarding the ritual all died to that flame arrow, and I think they did, which is good. So now I have to destroy this ritual, and as you can see, it takes a long time to actually destroy these things. And if I would get hit while doing that, I will have to do it all over again. So you will kind of want to make sure that there's actually not anybody around to do exactly that to you. Oh, did that guy go inside? Oh, the bastard. The audacity. Of course he did. Am I still missing somebody? Oh, of course I am missing somebody. Ah. Where did you come from? Oh, another. What? What even is he? Yeah, like I said, it's kind of RNG where these guys are placed. Sometimes you can just miss some people or forget about them or whatnot, and it just starts losing your time, which is always sad to see. Now, this is a trap, and I fell for it, like literally, because this is the only gate transition that actually has a huge chasm that you can fall down, and then you have to do the climb of shame, because this is slow as hell. As you can probably imagine.
Ghosts found 3 more rituals. One.
But back to attune.
One at a war camp. And one.
Gonna get rid of this guy real quick.
But the Mongols had almost completely drained the kami.
Shoot another guy.
Extraordinary strength.
He's gonna stab that guy to death.
Never saw it coming.
And these are the attuned enemies, as I just explained earlier. That probably was a little bit of overkill, actually, now that I think about it, using the explosive arrow and the ultimate there, but oh well, at least they did. That's all that matters. So now we have to go through 3 of these camps and destroy the ritual totems and, of course, kill everybody that is in the vicinity. And now we actually have to go and grab 2 different attunements in order to be able to kill the enemies. Which, of course, will be fun. Quite the contrary, actually.
Foe can't be beat.
Ah, was a little bit too close to the ground there. I can actually just... wait, no. I could, but I'd rather not. So try it now, though. I think there's no more greenie around. Okay. Oh, there's an Oni. That's not good. Oop. Dude, just get the hit. Thank you.
Never saw it coming.
Just trying to see if there's another green attuned enemy, so I can get rid of them before I grab the blue attunement. but I don't think I saw another, so I can just drop the smoke bomb here, grab that, try to get rid of them like this. Which kinda worked, kinda didn't. That does the trick though. And then we can just go ahead and destroy the last one. Then we will go off to yet the next camp where we'll do basically the same thing again.
Another ritual was stopped.
Again, if you would be playing this as 2 people, each one of you could grab one of the achievements, one of the green and the blue ones, which would make this a lot easier. But, you know, since I'm playing alone, well, not such luck. Just gonna thin out. Ah, you're kidding me. He dodged just right as I was about to shoot him. Unlucky. At least I got that. Oh god. Hello.
My arrows never miss.
There's another Oni. Which is good to know. Hello, people. Alright, let's try and get them all lined up here. Should take care of a few of them. Gotta try and kill the blue guy before I get rid of my attunement here. So then I can get rid of that, because when I destroy the totem I automatically lose my attunement as well. Quickly assassinate that dude. Quickly throw another kunai at them and then grab the next attunement. So now I sadly have to go and fight these guys the normal way, more or less. Luckily I got the fire sword enchantment thingy there. Okay, I don't know how many arrows I still have left. I think I still have quite a few, but I will grab this just for safety. Because it also refills my health just a little bit, since I took a hit or two.
Still remained. The darkest Mongol.
I want the same thing here. You would think that you would actually not be able to do this alone, because you know, obviously you need 2 humans to get through here. But you can just do a diagonal jump like that, and there is no need for a second player here. Alternatively, you can even just climb this rock that the gate is on. Not falling for that again. If you don't want to grab the achievement there.
But my prayers fell on deaf ears.
So yeah, this is kinda how this is supposed to look. You're not supposed to fall down the chasm and then get to the next area. Okay, chapter 3. Now we have to do all 3 achievements in one fight, and we have to fight enemies for each achievement at once, because of course we do. So let's see how we can do this. Okay, we got rid of a couple. Quickly gonna go do that. Destroy this. Can just kill that guy. Damage these guys a little bit, and gives me time to grab the green achievement. I probably won't be able to do this, am I? Nope. Not like that. Okay, that should do the trick. Maybe not.
Mongols were dead.
I guess that works as well. So now we have to just go ahead and grab more humans to destroy the other ritual totems. However, we won't be done quite then. So we still have to go and kill 3 more enemies that will pop up in just a moment here. End up with smoke bomb, so this is kinda risky. Okay, we got it. Okay. Not gonna play around with these guys because they can just totally ruin your day. could grab the other achievement that I need to kill that guy, but I would have to go there, grab the achievement, then kill him. So I guess that is as good as any.
Not realize
Right.
the plans.
3 chapters down.
Ghosts were triumphant.
4 levels rather.
And the kami.
150. Could be better.
Balance
Could be worse.
had returned
I guess for a
to
marathon
fire.
one, it's not too
All
shabby
safe.
with, you know, not having to reset. Because as you can see, all of these levels are pretty quick individually. They only ever take like less than 10 minutes or so, so you can just run them repeatedly until you get good spawns and, you know, the stars align and you get a good time. But if you're doing this in a marathon setting, you know, all stories back to back to back, well, you can't exactly go ahead and, you know, just reset. You have to just work with what is presented to you. Now, the Tale of Uchitsune. Attunements, again. However, this time, I won't be able to get an attunement. Rather, I will grab the Bow of Uchitsune, which will allow me to get rid of the enemy attunements.
This is the tale
Which
of
can be good,
Uchitsune.
can be bad.
Archer,
All depends on how you look at it.
rival
Because
power
if I shoot an enemy with the
Io,
Bow of
the
Uchitsune,
great Onibaba.
they will lose the
Fearful
attunement only for a
to
couple of
trap
seconds.
in a
They won't be
cursed
completely
place.
be rid of it.
Enslaved
Unless you manage to shoot them a
torturing
second
him
time.
with the
Then it will
misdeeds
completely get rid of the
his
attunement.
past. The ghosts
However,
set out
again,
to
since
free
I'm playing
the
alone,
warrior
can't chance of that
Io's
happening.
grasp.
So, let's see what the cards deal with us. Again, these are unattuned for now, so we can just run here, throw our Spirit Kunai at them, get rid of them that way. I think that was all.
The ghost cautiously
So this is
approached
where
the
we
boy.
grab the Spirit Bow.
The
And
fearsome
while that guy
spirit
talks,
of
I will
an
just
ancient
quickly
samurai
grab some more ammunition.
appeared.
Welcome, samurai. My name is Uchitsune. Io, the powerful Onibaba, trapped me in this realm. Long ago.
And then we'll just wait for the enemies here to spawn.
If anything can break Io's hold on this place, it's
Humans are here. And of course, the Spirit Kunai absolutely did not do its job. Perfect.
finish them!
Never saw it coming.
Absolutely not what you want to see. But I guess it worked.
Io has played.
Would this game have a PC version? Would I run that?
Known for saving an entire
I don't
kingdom
think it will have a
from
PC version.
fearsome demon
Simply
known
because
as
it is a PlayStation exclusive from a developer that so far never has released
town
their
of
games
Yoshi
on PC,
Springs
if
was
I'm not
overrun
completely
with
mistaken.
invaders seeking Io's
I
power.
might be wrong about that though, so do go ahead and fact check that yourself. So yeah, I sadly won't see this game coming to another system. Would I be interested in running that though? I mean, I don't know, if the PC version would have, you know, very clear advantage. God, I'm serious. Would have very clear advantages over the PlayStation version, maybe. But
The ghosts
so
fled
far,
the village,
I'm perfectly
but 4 cursed Mongols swarmed the inn.
go here.
Foe can't be beat.
Those arrows should have killed everybody inside. Did. Where's that dude? It's not exactly what I wanted to do. It's not yet. Okay, that's the inn free. Ooh. Alright. Quickly head on. Just knock an arrow. One headshot should kill both of them because we have the stone skipping bow equipped, and that is probably, aside from the Spirit Kunai, the most useful legendary item in the game. For obvious reasons, I want to say. Okay, is that?
Send the rest
Oh,
of them
so
to the
this fight is
hell.
rough. This fight is really rough.
Never saw it coming.
So let's see how we fare. please go up there and kill that guy. Thank you. Alright, could have been better, but wasn't too shabby, I want to say.
Yoshi Springs.
Now the problem is, you know, I'm playing as the hunter. The hunter is basically the archer class. You are supposed to use your bow. You're basically only your bow. However, I'm fighting with my sword. Which is why I'm using that a lot. So, yeah. You might forgive me for not using my bow as much. This probably could have be a bit faster. It's like a really bad habit to have. And I just can't seem to get rid of it.
Determined to keep Uchitsu enslaved.
Alright, let's see. This is now another wave-based encounter. We are supposed to guard this energy circle thingy, which we do by killing ludicrous amounts of enemies coming our way. Oh, dude, stop running. Okay.
Stand firm. Kyoshi Springs will be free.
Actually, I'll do that from here.
Foe can't be beat.
Oh. That was pretty good.
Io's army fought with hellish fury.
I mean, you know, it could be on PC. It's not like I wouldn't mind if it came to PC. It's just that I'm perfectly happy with it being on PlayStation. But yeah, sure. I mean, if more people can enjoy that game, the better, right?
Ready to fight.
What am I doing? Ah, see, because Uchitsune is actually helping us in this
Our curse is nearly broken.
in this level. It is actually possible for him to also shoot enemies with his bow, which will get completely rid of their attunements, which is pretty great if it happens. Just you know, don't depend on it if possible, because you will be disappointed. I can guarantee that. That was everybody. Okay.
Ghosts rid Hiyoshi Springs.
The shabby. Not great either, though.
Of the terrible curse.
Ghosts. My spirit may be free, but I will not.
I think this is probably the hardest level to optimize, actually.
I must find new ways to stop the only
Just because it really depends what your friendly NPC ally is up to.
And a new purpose.
And
Thanks to
he can
the
just screw you over by shooting the enemies that you just lined up with your shots, because, you know, they have hit reaction to his shots as well. And they can just basically get staggered out of your lined up shot, which is pretty bad if it happens.
The deeds of the
All right.
ghosts.
No,
many
that's the wrong one.
Jews and
On to the fifth one. Crowd demons of... Oh, no, wait, no. That's like the wrong character. When did I change my class? Jesus Christ. Oh well. I guess we'll just make it 2.
Ah, yes, the crow demons of
This, out of all the classes, this is probably... Well, it's not the worst class. But definitely not the one that I would want for this particular. I would run either the hunter or the assassin. I can actually use the Ronin on the next level.
Our story begins with a fisherman.
Oh.
Indeed.
I guess let's just try it out, huh?
Help!
Because I'm not watching that introductory cutscene again. No. It's not like the Ronin is bad, it's just that his particular kit on abilities is not exactly suited for fighting with these crowd demons. Then again, can't just bomb everything to death as always. But But that does mean that I will have to do this.
I've heard of you. They say.
Because I have to pick up more bombs.
Thank you so much.
So the thing with the Ronin is his ranged weapon are these bombs that you can throw. And not only do they deal good damage, the enemies also can block them. Like, for example, if you shoot an arrow at the enemies, they can just raise their shield and totally block that arrow. Not so much possible with the bomb. The thing is, why you want to play either Assassin or Hunter in this level is because of the last part, third part. As both Hunter and Assassin kind of trivialize that, so I am kind of interested to see how that will go now.
Thank you.
Also, I now have to remember to pick up ammunition drops. And regularly, and also please don't kill. No, no, what are you doing? What are you doing? No, that's bad. That's bad. Bad. Was it all of them? Nope. Still one alive. Okay, that was a thing. It wasn't a good thing, but it was definitely a thing.
My gratitude. The others, they took
So, I guess I can go that way. Yeah, I would like to play this with the assassin, so I can just instantly assassinate the Tengu, because the assassin has techniques, which are like skills, that makes it so that his assassination deals more damage and can instantly kill the Tengu enemy. Which, as you might guess, is pretty useful in this level. Ah, dang. That guy's here. So you guys didn't see anything, right? I can just rescue you now? Yes, thank you.
They ripped them apart.
Okay, the next one can be a little bit interesting. On the one hand, we have bombs. On the other hand, you do have to kill these guys somehow. And Tengu is over there, so let's just go ahead and try and rescue this dude first. Are there other enemies nearby? Of course, it's those guys. Okay. Nope, still couldn't rescue him. Ah. Go on, die.
Do we have a quick moment?
Go ahead.
Thank you. So we got another donation. Just a reminder, folks, we are still here raising money. You can still donate, and we did get a donation. We got a huge 70 euro donation from Sporadic Erratic, one of our earlier hosts of the marathon, saying, "Big thanks to everyone who came together to make this wonderful event possible, and extra thanks to everyone who donated to help the victims of the flooding." Thank you so much, Sporadic, and
Once the Tengu have
I don't. Maybe we can still hit that overall campaign goal. I mean, it's a long shot. It's a long shot, but who knows? Who knows? So if you want to donate, go to 2021floodrelief.live/donate, and who knows? Maybe we can still hit 2.5k.
We still have a good 40 minutes or so in this run, so you guys still have lots of opportunities to get your donations in. Just saying. I mean, if all else fails, I can also go a little bit slower. Give you guys even more time to donate. I wouldn't do that now, would I?
Didn't that happen at like one of the like long RPG runs at GDQ once? I swear, there's like this thing.
I mean, I can definitely see that as possible. You know, some
I think it was
riders are
like we were
definitely
trying
out for
to
the
get like
money.
I think we were trying to get like an incentive, and I didn't run it like purposely stalled. Something along those lines. I don't remember.
I can just go ahead and not do the thing that I'm supposed to do.
The ghosts reached the cave and sensed great power inside. Something
Alright, this is the part
unnatural.
where I would want to play another
Beyond
class,
just
because with the Ronin I actually have to go inside here and kill these guys, whereas with the Hunter you would just go in,
And the ghost
use the ultimates, and all these enemies over here would just fall over dead.
Once blessed me.
Obviously I can't do that with the Ronin.
Now,
I can throw a multitude of
Io
bombs though.
has
So
cursed me with
let's see. Yeah, okay.
Ojo slain.
It worked.
Io
It was
no
slow, but it
longer
worked.
controlled the
And
temple,
with the assassin, you can
able
actually
to rally
teleport
the
inside here,
people to her cause.
so you don't have to go
But the crows
between these rocks, which takes a little bit of time because you can just teleport through the wall and just kill everybody inside, and well, then you would have to go outside. But yeah, I guess Ronin kinda works. I mean, it wasn't the most prettiest of runs, definitely not, but you know, for picking the wrong class, I think I've made my point clear here. Alright, we just about hit the halfway point. So, let's see how this will continue here. For the next one, I actually do want to pick the
For a
Ronin,
moment, choose and
which
I
will be the
take.
Caravan of Thieves.
Let's begin.
Because the Ronin basically trivializes the second part of this tale. Which you will see in just a moment why the Ronin kind of trivializes that.
Stolen
Now the Ronin
or
could actually be
profaned
one of the
witnesses.
best, or the
When
best
Mongols
class, I think,
targeted divine
in the Legends
artifacts,
mode. However,
now
you
the
so
ghosts
quickly run
rose
out
to
of
stand
ammunition for your bombs that it's a hard sell to actually run the Ronin consistently, because you just want to go ahead and throw your bombs everywhere because they are so good. But you know, since they are a very limited supply, it's just not
As
happening.
the ghosts neared, they were met by a single monk.
Over here! A Mongol scout was pulling this cart. He ran to warn his friends when he spotted me.
As the ghosts
Alright.
knew, a scout meant more Mongols were near.
See?
They're coming! Please,
Okay.
don't let them defile the temple ground!
Nice. They're spawning 2 by
Another
2.
group of Mongols appeared, intent on
Alright.
killing the monk.
Those are already going to come out. Get rid of that guy. Can you kill that one? You can.
Fearsome
Awesome.
Oni suddenly charged at the ghost. The demon's eyes were as red and fiery as its massive shield.
Oh, that was a lucky stab. Wow. Mongol? What are you doing over there, dude?
As
What
the
are you
final
doing over
enemy
there?
fell, the monk rushed into the burning temple.
Okay.
Guardian statue is
Grab
missing.
everything we can.
Couldn't have taken it far.
I just want to make sure that I'm always stocked
Though
up on
there
bombs
were
and
many
stuff.
stolen relics, the statue was
Because if
nowhere
I'm
to
not,
be
bad
found.
things are about to happen.
The ghost continued
I
searching
can
below the
generally
temple.
kill these low-level enemies with 2 bombs. Dude, can I just hit you with 1 bomb? Not asking for much. But I think I'm out of bombs at the moment, which isn't ideal, so let's hope that the thingy recharges until I'm here. Kinda did, kinda didn't. Still good enough to kill these 2 guys.
Along with the statue,
Let's just
the
quickly
ghosts
drop
found a
that,
map with the path
collect
the
some
Mongols were
things.
taking.
I know that area on the map.
Let's see, are those enough
Many believe
bombs?
temple
I
statues
think we
hold
can make it work.
great power, sometimes even containing the spirit of a kami.
Okay, the next part is which will probably pick Ronin. What happens here is we're gonna fight 2 waves of Mongols that will all come down from this
The map is
path
right.
down there.
The Mongols will pass this way soon. They're coming. Get ready.
And, you know, we have black powder bombs. Black powder bombs are awesome.
Do we have another moment?
The ghosts
Sure, go ahead.
defeated Mongol and
We got
Jin
another
Sakai.
donation. We got a €4 and
Enemies
24
on
cents
the
donation by
horizon.
Emerald Ollie saying, "Go Aeshmah."
The
Thank you, Ali.
ghosts heard the rest of the
Welcome to
caravan
the party.
approaching.
So you saw how quickly I got rid of that first wave, right? But how about a second wave? Gotta love bombs, man. Gotta love the bombs. And bombs we trust. And yes, I will just take the moment here to drop another smoke bomb because I have a perk on it that makes it so that whenever I drop a smoke bomb, I get some more ammunition. So I don't have to go and pick up bombs quite as often, which is quite helpful.
Oni found many ways to travel between the heavenly realms. Some even convinced humans to release them from their prison.
And now we just have to go
The
and
ghost reached
fight
the
more
final
enemies. You
location
know,
on
it's
a
basically like the last part of the first tale again, where we go around a camp and have to kill each and every enemy inside of it.
Countless
So we tried to do that in a
relics littered
kinda
the grounds, stolen
optimized manner. Emphasis on kinda. Because it all, again, depends on where these guys spawn.
For centuries, I was trapped within the temple statue. Io has released me.
Okay. Just die, dude. Decent, thank you.
To free the rest of my kind as well. You will all feel our wrath.
The Oni met the ghosts.
Kill that guy. Ah, I think we
eager
were a
to
little bit too
protect the
late there.
stolen statues and relics. Eager.
So that's like one of the big Onis. They have a ludicrous amount of health. As you can see by how many bombs I actually had to go and throw at that guy. It's utterly ridiculous. Dude, are you fucking serious? I used the Stone Strike ability and he hit the freaking door.
With
Why
the
would you
Oni
do that,
leader
dude?
defeated, Io's
Why?
plan had failed. The
And while that is going
statues
on,
and relics were
we have to
returned to the
take a quick
temple
look
and kept
on my
under watchful
headphones.
eye. For even
Because for
today,
some inexplicable
some
reason,
claim they feel the
they
power
kinda turned
of
themselves
Oni,
off.
pushing against their prisons, eager to enter our world once
It's just great.
more.
Okay, there we go again. Interesting. They've never done that. But yeah, we have already passed 6 of the 9 missions, so 2/3 into the run.
I have
And of course,
many
now the
legends. Which
last
of these
3
legends interest you.
missions are, of course, the hardest because, of course, they are. The Stranded Dead. This might be the most hated mission in the community. Because, you know, humans, we've had the linked guys, we've had the Disciples of Io, which heal the other people, stuff like that. Now, what else can the game throw at us? Well, invisible enemies.
This is a tale
And,
of how the ghosts
I'm playing as a
fought
100.
man and spirit alike.
I'm supposed to do headshots,
Mongol named Sukhwata
but the enemies are invisible.
had found their way to enslave the dead.
So,
They could be
that's kind of
reborn.
fun.
He hoped to create
You can kind of see them
invincible
whenever
army
the lightning
that would
flashes.
allow him to easily
You know, these-
conquer Tsushima.
Well, tealish,
Every
huge
enemy
guys
he
there,
killed,
the ghosts.
Sukhwata
But
gained
the ghosts of
an
Tsushima, they're just
obedient
ghosts,
soldier.
ghost enemies. But, yeah. This
The
mission is
ghosts
not
felt
exactly
the
the
heat
definition of
from
fun.
the rising
Also, it's
flames.
probably the
The
longest
dead
mission out of all of
littered
them,
the ground.
just because of the
Bloody
3rd
and
chapter
terrified, and Mongol called
that
out
we have to
for
do.
help.
Oh yeah, I got that a little bit too soon.
Betrayed us.
Now the good thing is the spawn points here in the first part are set so you kinda know where these guys spawn. There they all are. The first one should appear here. There he is.
Came the spirit of the recently slain.
Next ones come from over
They
there.
stepped over their own corpses to attack the ghosts.
Both can't be beat.
Look at the three guys. Oh wait, I didn't miscounted that. My bad. Alright.
Enemy or not, take
That was kind of horrible,
Kill supporter. Let the spirit
but at least didn't die, right?
rest.
The Mongol's hand clasped a scroll.
So I'm kind of hoping
outlining
that
the
my
path of Sukumata's
explosive
army.
arrow, yeah, it should be
ghosts
ready for
set
the
out in
next
pursuit.
part, so I can immediately use it at the beginning, which is good. Because we will go to another village, surprise, surprise, where we have to kill all the
Ghosts
enemies.
followed the path
Surprise,
until
surprise.
They came across a small, quiet. But the
And there are
flashes
quite a few
of
ghosts around here.
lightning revealed they were not alone.
As you can kind of see. Oop. Alright. Okay, get rid of these guys. Should be one right here. There is. Nice. So the thing is, you are supposed to see these guys whenever the lightning flashes. You can also kind of make them out just like that by just, you know, looking very intensely and closely at the screen here. But shooting them afar with a headshot, that's quite another story. You can kind of see some blackish smoke rise up where their heads are supposed to be, but still, it's really hard to make out.
Amulet meant to keep the spirits away.
Where am I going? We have to look at all these things to progress the story and kill all the
Bloodstains
enemies
led toward the
as per
window,
usual.
as if someone had crawled there to escape.
I didn't exactly want to assassinate that guy, but I guess it will do. So there should be one more dude over there. And probably one more over here somewhere. There he is. You tend to forget that guy. It just happens. Also, I'm out of arrows, which means I will not grab that barrel, but grab these here, just for a little bit of safety. You know, it is a marathon run after all. And even if it means I go a little bit slower, I do at least want to be able to finish.
Puddles of blood darkened the pure white snow leading out of the village.
Alright, now we will abuse the property of the smoke bomb once again, because we are normally supposed to fight our way through here, as we have to look at this shrine. However, I just drop a smoke bomb. These enemies won't see me while I go ahead and look at that.
Clasped tightly. Man's hand was
So I can just safely look at it and then
scroll,
hightail it out of there again.
in strange symbols. The ghosts struggled to make sense of the cryptic writing, certain they were linked in some way to the spirits. In the distance, the ghosts heard the sounds of a Mongol patrol approaching.
Okay, the Mongol patrol is coming, so we can just go. So you only have to kill the Mongols here,
My arrows never miss.
and once all of them are dead,
Watched as spirits
can progress the
of
story. You
slain
don't have to kill the ghosts that spawn here. Normally there is this huge battle between a lot of ghosts and this Mongol patrol that I just killed.
The bodies of the dead
However, if you
Mongols
just kill the
bore
Mongols, you
insignia
can just
of
progress
Subata.
as per normal.
The ghosts were
So,
on
you
the
know,
right
have your explosive
track.
arrows ready. And now we come to the hated part of
sacrificed
the
allies and friends
the 7th
alike
level here.
to increase
Because we
the
will go
number
to yet
of
another
spirits
village
under
where we
his
have to
control.
basically do the same
He
thing that we
desires
just did.
army
Look at a few
compelled
things while
to
killing all the
play
enemies.
his every
And again, we only have to kill the Mongols. We
One
do
that the
not have to kill the ghosts.
finally
Oh, this
caught
is a
up to
pretty
Sukhbatar's
huge
forces.
village with a lot of enemies
Into the
inside it.
burning town, eager
And a lot
to
of ghosts,
free
of
the
course.
spirits from his
Which doesn't
grasp.
exactly make things easier.
The ghosts sensed overwhelming suffering from a nearby building cloaked in fog.
I thought they went the wrong direction, but okay. And just go that way. Hello.
The ghosts found the remains of their family
Camera, please.
beyond recognition.
Hold on. Yeah, but maybe we'll just do that here.
Countless innocent
Ah, which is actually pretty bad because I need my smoke bomb for the next part.
pain
Ah,
frozen
well.
on their faces. The fog around the large building slowly dissipated.
Oh, come on. Are you serious? I think what I will do is I will just use my flaming arrow.
Pierced the air.
So hopefully that will just kill him.
The ghosts were angered by
Alright.
the slaughter of
That
the
worked.
village. The spirits vanquished. The fog faded away.
Alright. Get away, please. Thank you. Ah, of course I hit the shield.
Chanting wafted from the nearby docks, obscured deep in the fog.
Alright, just one more. If you're playing this with 2 players, you can of course just split
The
up.
remaining villages
So
mangled,
everybody gets 2 of these points or 1
were
or
left
whatever.
to rot in a net like fish.
Making that a lot faster.
Fog around the docks.
Grabbing a few more arrows for safety because we are coming up on the last fight for this chapter here once we get to the middle of the town. After we kill that guy. And that guy apparently. And that guy. Any more? Jesus Christ. Alright,
Suddenly,
finally.
Sukhbatar's voice boomed throughout the village.
Missed quite a few actually.
Ghosts.
But again, you know, it's
Once
RNG. Sometimes
you are
they're on your
dead,
path.
I will
Sometimes you have to
display
walk
your
around town a
bodies
little
as
bit
a
to find them.
warning to others.
And now we
That
fight
even the
some
ghosts are
invisible Oni,
helpless
which are of course the best
before
kind of Oni
Sukhbatar.
because you don't have to look at their ugly faces.
Heavy footfalls approached. The ghosts readied themselves for battle.
No, come on, dudes, where are you? Okay. Took care of these guys.
Saw it coming.
That should hopefully take care of the rest. Please die. Thank you.
Sukhbatar's dreadful warriors.
Could have just went for the gate there. Oh,
The ghosts moved on from the
Right.
decimated village.
tail 7 done as well.
Knowing more would suffer the same fate.
And
if
with that,
Sukhbatar was
we are coming
found
to,
and
well,
defeated.
another super great one. Which is gonna be Tides of Battle. We're actually gonna have somewhat of a boss fight in that one against Suckbutter. Yes, he is called Suckbutter. Don't think anything else. The game might call him Sukhbatar, but we all know deep down that he's called Suckbutter. Because he likes to
Relax,
suck on
for
his
I won't
butter,
choose,
obviously.
And I'll tell it.
So I hope you guys like naval
One
battles.
of my favorites.
You know, not the Assassin's Creed kind, but the more grounded kind. Like, no idea. We're fighting on ships, okay? That's why it's called Tides of Battle. Makes sense,
The
right?
ghost had defeated many of Sukhbatar's spirits.
See, suck butter. Told ya.
But many more gathered aboard a mighty fleet where they readied a final assault on Tsushima. The ghosts decided to take over one of these ships and
Nice ship,
use
isn't it?
to assail Sukhbatar's fleet.
But yeah, we don't only have to kill the enemies that are on the ship in the first part here. So let's see if we can make that happen. We can kind of just sneak around to the right side here. Make our way onto the ship from behind. Then we just have to quickly go and kill all the enemies before the ones from the shore come and join them.
My arrows never miss.
Should take care of a few of them. Awesome. There's one more. Just kind of wanted to assassinate him, but I guess that works. Oh, you still alive.
With the
Alright.
Mongol crew defeated,
Come on.
the ghosts set sail down the coast.
Yeah, what was that movement? Alright, now in the next section,
Ghosts
there are
needed
going to
no
be
crew.
3 ships involved. The one ship that we
had
start
the
in,
help
and
of
then
the
2
cunning.
interceptor ships.
Strong wind
Now the
filled
idea
their
is we
sails,
go from our ship to
each
the first
passing
interceptor ship,
moment,
all
they
the way to the
grew
end,
closer to Sukhbatar.
destroy a ritual totem, then go back to our ship, and then all the way to the end to the second ship, killing all the enemies along the way.
The ghosts found fresh
However, we are
decaying
trying
bodies
to
for
make
ages.
that a little bit easier,
Their trapped spirits
with a
illuminated
little less
by
back and
hanging
forth.
lanterns.
Never saw it coming.
Wait a moment.
Why did you not get hit by the explosive arrow? I do not understand.
The final enemy fell.
So we'll just destroy that, and now we were supposed to go all the way back to our ship. But what we can do instead is we can jump into the water
Go in peace.
But a second ship
and dive
raced
down
to intercept the
and just
ghosts.
swim to the end of the second ship. So we start at the end of it and go back to the beginning, which means we only have to traverse that ship one time instead of twice by going, you know, starting at the beginning, going to the end, and then going back to the beginning. It obviously saves time.
Boarded the enemy ship.
My arrows never miss.
Lantern swung on the seemingly empty deck. But
It was a
in
bit
the
of a
fog,
waste, I suppose.
The ghosts saw the figures of spirits.
Okay. Grabbing a few more arrows for the next part. Who am I missing? You for starters. Where is that guy? What? Oh, don't tell me he survived the flaming arrow.
No more spirits.
Well, so much for saving time by not having to go back and forth on that ship.
They returned to their ship, eager
Ah, well.
to set sail.
The thought counts, I suppose.
The ghost set out to find the rest
And on to the
of
last part.
spirit thieves
Well, the last part is kind of similar.
and
We start
Sukhbatar
at the beach,
himself.
and we have to clear 3 individual ships of different kinds of enemies. And once we have done that, the boss and his minions will spawn.
The sea is
So,
an
um,
unforgiving
We have the opportunity
Come and see
to
the full-
completely
The
clear
ghosts
one of
made
the ships,
landfall at a known
or even
pirate cove.
2.
From
I'll
all
see about that.
across the seas,
From one ship, so we don't
pirates
actually
have
physically
gathered,
have to go to
eager
each and every ship
serve
individually.
Sukhbatar. For he had promised them riches beyond belief.
That can be a little bit
All
tricky to
of
pull off,
Tsushima
though, so
as a safe haven
let's
An
see
old dock led the
how we will
ghosts
handle that.
deep into a graveyard of ships run aground.
First of all, we have to
And
go
on
up to
them,
the first ship,
Mongol
which will be the
Ronin
Mongol ship.
and bandit spirits forced by Sukbator to fight alongside
Can just
one another.
stand around here and already kill a few enemies from that ship. Then we will try and
Never saw it coming.
kill them with another explosive arrow.
The spirits of the Ronin were released to the wind.
Okay, we actually managed to defeat all the Ronin already, which is good, so we don't actually have to go to their ship at all.
The Mongol spirits were put to rest,
All right,
and Sukbator's
good.
army weakened.
Foe can't be
So
beat.
let's try to get rid of the band. Oh, shit. That is not what was supposed to happen here. Ah, I didn't get. Ah, yeah. I missed the one bandit there. This one is pretty often down here.
Rid this ship of bandits.
Sadly, he is pretty safe when he is in the hold like that, because he's not out in the open for us to shoot our arrows against. Well, yeah, that was pretty quick actually. So we are now onto the boss fight. There he is. There he was. We get rid of his minions. Completely with our arrows. Okay. Because there's actually a second part of this battle. And I should have filled up my resolve. Oh well. We will manage somehow. Because now he comes back
Never miss.
as a spirit. Because of course he can do something like that. Should take rid of everybody, right?
As Sukbator
Kinda.
finally fell, his control over the
It wasn't too
spirits
shabby.
lifted.
I mean, I guess you get the idea of what you're trying to accomplish here. Sadly, I was just a little bit out of resolve. I could have used the
Their victory.
living Oni there to gain a little bit more resolve by quick firing my arrows into him.
Soon enough.
So I could have used my Io Uchitsune, the ultimate attack, like right from the get-go. Ah, oh well. Improvements to be done. And with that, we are actually off to the last mission, believe it or not. We are already nearly done. So guys, if you have any more donations, you know,
Relax for a moment.
you can get those in.
Listen to these
Like,
tales.
right now.
You could be the final donation of the campaign when it gets
Right.
retired.
Alright, you know, I'm gonna be the final run here. You could be the final donation.
Choose
I was about to say
my
destination, but that's not completely right.
Yeah, let's not talk about that.
I mean, I can just chill in the menus here a little bit if you guys want me to. Yeah, I still have a little bit of time. I still have a little
Nah,
bit
we
of time
can.
on the estimate. Wait, just the
Maybe
estimate
if we had an
135?
incentive, but you know.
Is the estimate really
unfortunately.
135? Did I put it that high? Really? Because we are done in about 10 minutes or so, guys. So, all right.
Excellent.
Last mission. Fire Spirits of Yorikawa. You know, we've had attuned enemies. We've had the Spiritlings. We've had the Disciples of Io. We've had invisible
Ghosts
enemies.
arrived at Fort Mitodake in search of
Well,
Io's infernal
This mission
scrolls.
basically throws everything at you.
The demon had delivered these
And
writings to
let's
her
see if we will
followers
survive the
so
onslaught.
they could aid
Basically.
her plans.
Our goal is to
If the
destroy
ghosts
these fire spirits,
steal
or
this
the
scroll,
watchers as you know them from the
they
main
will
game.
know Io's
They are like
plans.
all over this
The
fortress.
fort was guarded
And
by
we have to make our way through all of
fire
it.
spirits.
You may know the layout of this particular fort from the Message and Fire mission from the main game. It is the exact same one. Oh! And they're already shooting at me. Hey! Hey, I actually made it without getting hit. That's a first.
Find a way through the wall.
Alright, just gonna quickly go up here. Destroy it. Is there anything else? I think I saw somebody there. That guy is still alive. Why? Ah! Bad watcher. So once we've killed these guys, we are supposed to grab one of these barrels. Put it over by the gate. Then you have to actually wait until this symbol here comes at the gate, because if you blow that powder barrel before that symbol is there, the door will actually not open.
The next courtyard was overrun.
And you look just outright stupid by doing it. So always wait for the little yellow destruction symbol to appear before you blow your load on the watcher. The fire spirit. Whatever strikes the fancy. Dog. Oh god. Ooh. I survived. I'm alive.
Became enraged.
I actually like the Oni dogs more than the normal dogs in the game. Because the Oni dogs will just, you know, stand still and do the little poopy attack. Whereas if you know the dogs from the main game, they will just absolutely murder you. Come on, guys.
Once again,
like that.
The path was blocked.
Foe can't be beat.
Alright, that's the first part done.
Ghosts came to reaching Eo's plans. The
Second part is kind of similar. It just is this very big courtyard where we'll have to face a lot of enemies in. So there's an opportunity to die pretty quickly. Let's hope that doesn't happen, for obvious reasons. Where are the enemies? Normally there are 2 to 3 enemies over there. This time, there wasn't a single one. Choke that up too, that never happened before, I suppose. But where are these guys? They have to spawn somewhere now.
The ghosts destroyed another fire spirit.
Guess we'll see shortly. Please burn. Thank you. Go around. Drop that here.
Wooden gate blocked the way. The gate
and in.
The ghosts
So this is the big
arrived
courtyard.
at the barracks. Eo's infernal scrolls were hidden.
We will fight quite a few people inside here.
Those are
But
not
first
for
of
you.
all, we will just
My
go
warriors
around
will kill you all.
and spawn them in, so we can just go ahead and drop them all at once. That's the plan, at least. I don't know if it's a good plan, but it's a plan.
Found Eo's writings. They revealed she was building an army in the
My
blood.
arrows never miss.
Ouch. I'll definitely have their attention now, don't I? Because once again, we have to kill all the enemies inside here. Well, I know that actually works quite okay if they just come up the ladder in single file.
Eo's army would reach Tsushima.
I've never actually done it that way. Okay.
That text is sacred. I will destroy you for defiling it.
Watch fire. Quick
Having
heal.
recovered Eo's
See
infernal
if we missed
scrolls,
anybody.
the
Nope.
ghosts only had to
Nope, we did.
defeat the remaining fire spirits.
Where did you come from? Alright, that was actually quick and painless. I am impressed with myself. I am not impressed with that though. So I will just have to go and do that, because otherwise these guys will just shoot me down when I climb the ladder. I would just go ahead and kill that guy with the kunais, so I get a little bit of a cooldown release on my explosive arrow. So once I'm out of here, I should have both my spirit kunai and my explosive arrow again.
Blood sacrifice to the gods.
Alright, the last part of the last tale. This is the big one. This will be like a pretty big and chaotic fight.
And found the iron gate.
You can spawn the enemies piecemeal by not completely advancing up the hill at once. But you will be under constant fire from the Watcher, which of course isn't exactly great. So I don't want to do that.
Come, show me its potential.
Hello everybody, I will just grab this real quick. Thank you. How's everybody doing tonight?
Finals.
Gets rid of it too.
Never saw it coming. Foe can't be beat.
Leo's army was pushed back for a moment. The portal was clear.
That actually went way better than expected.
To destroy it.
Not gonna lie. I was definitely prepared to take a try or two to make this happen, but I'll take a first try for sure. Can't complain about that. And that is time.
And with it, Leo's connection to Tsushima was
We
severed.
did it.
But the ghosts realized
Now one thing about the timer.
their path.
We actually don't time this category out in real time. We just look at each mission's timer individually and add that up, and that is the final time for the leaderboards. So even though this is a 1:14:34, if I see that correctly, the actual time of the category is probably a little bit lower, like, I don't know, about 5 minutes, maybe 8 minutes, something around that. But that is the run, everybody. Thank you so much for the GGs. Thank you so much for you guys, for donating 2,000 or more than 2,000 euros to actually see this run and to this cause. That is phenomenal. Thank you so much for the organizers for, organizing that thing, because very short personal tale about that whole thing. Some of you guys may know that I'm actually working at a local university, which is very near where the floods were happening. And while they were happening, our students actually went through their end of semester tests. And, since it's because of the whole pandemic online and all that stuff, they were all oral exams. And me and my professor went through each student individually, and we had a little talk before the actual exam. And some of our students actually told us that yes, they had been evacuated like the day or two before, and that was like a really strange situation for us, because you just had people in front of you who have more or less lost their homes, but they were still willing to take their exams. And I don't know what these people were going through during that time, but yeah, let's donate money and help those guys get back on their feet, because they are just studying. They are trying to make a living sooner or later with what they're learning there, and that is also important. But it's also important to just be able to live. If you have to do your exams from a neighbor or somebody else that that kindly has taken you under their wing, that's a whole other situation that I guess nobody of us really wants to go through if it doesn't have to. So once again, thank you so much for the organizers for putting this marathon together. Thank you so much for donating so much money that we can help those people, and I get to show off this run. And with that, I'm out here. Thank you so much for watching, guys.
All right. Thank you so much for everyone. Ash, I do want to keep you in here for just like one more moment, because I do just want to make sure that people do recognize you for being the final run and just for allowing us to have this bonus run here.